passion for history. And you can see this very well. And this passion for history doesn't mean that it's not a passion for actually of deregulation of history, because the passion for history actually is a war for history. It's a war for memory. It's actually a huge process of how to construct this memory, how to construct this history, how actually to work toward and to on many levels of the history. And today, when I went to the city of Skopje, I said, oh yes, I had this thesis in connection to Slovenia, because there is precisely this process going on. A huge, so to say, reconstruction of history. History is becoming a biopolitical machine, but then I saw that in Macedonian context, this is also the topic. So it is a passion. It's a war going on history and memory, but this is not only a case in these two, let's say, situation. I think this is one of the symptomatic point of the whole ex-Yugoslavia space, and much larger, I would say, but former Eastern European countries are the model of this process, because this process is already it was concluded on a certain extent in the European context. So now this is coming back or surfacing on double power.
You lost speech act to talk about it. But at the same time, it's quite interesting, because actually I will escape to make usual comments, because it's quite obvious. For me, it's quite puzzling why your elite, who are pro-European, decided to be dressed in a very kind of naive, nationalistic, stupid way. Because actually, right now, if you'd like somewhere to transform your public space, your urban space, what you do? You invite a star architect, Zaha Hadid or Rem Koolhaas or whoever, and they build some modernist, nice stuff. Sometimes it can be bullshit, like usually, but at the same time, that's how you enter European friends, Brussels. But here people choose completely another way, and that for me it's a little bit puzzling. Is it pure populist? Also, I was asked about some independent sociological research, because I imagine that people like it. But for me it's very interesting issue how far you can be populist in the urban production of the space. Then also another question, how far national construction of national state demands that certain identification, because also it's a very controversial, because it definitely brings you even in more clash with Greece, because how you actually bring Philip here, Alexander, come on, it's a little bit dangerous. So people really risking, a lot of things at stake. Money washing, definitely, but every construction doesn't matter. You can build Zaha Hadid, it'll be money laundering, or you can build this bullshit, it will be the same. It doesn't actually speak about level of corruption. So maybe that's even less, maybe, because it's really expensive. So I don't know. At the same time, it really also creates interest to Skopje as a kind of kitsch capital of the Europe right now. That is really amazing what we would be talking about if they wouldn't exist. About what? About collapse of your Museum of Contemporary Art, which is collapsing. No one gives a shit. So, it's really challenging. But looks very cheap, unfortunately. I would imagine they could make it a little bit better, even in this kind of retro perspectivism and all that.
Why art would need politics? Art needs politics to become life, to create life. And why politics needs arts in single and plural? Politics needs arts to destroy life.
Što se slučува? Гидебор вели да, точно е тоа. Меѓутоа, институциите се толку моќни што секогаш ќе успеат, значи да ги на некој начин искористат тие ваши критики и на крај секогаш да победат како систем еден кој секогаш ќе ги има сите конци во своите раце и ќе искористи таа критика, на крај ќе рече ние имаме уметници кои еве слободни да творат тако што сакаат и тие не критикуваат, значи сме демократични, отворени и тоа постои, еве и свирачења постојат и тие уметници прават некои си изложби и тие сите на крај ќе се најдат на агората на нашиот плоштад и сите тие ќе не слават нас. Значи тоа е она што ние многу тешко може со тоа да се справиме, заради тоа што таа апроприација, вели Гидебор, е секогаш на страна на власта.